Okay. Been a while. Just want to double check some things, make sure stuff is working. Chat box doesn't seem to be working. Let's just see if I can get that fixed. I mean, it's been quite a while. See, widgets, chat box. Okay, now suddenly they both work. Okay. Right. Oh, we'll get this sorted out sooner or later. Okay, sure. It's going. Right. Well, took me a minute to set up, so, well, nearly 5 minutes. Apologies for that. But, yes. Hello there, everyone. This is iMark3, and welcome to, something. But yeah, this is IXION. Mentioned it in passing a couple of times, never really done anything with it on the channel, but think kind of frostpunkish colony in space survival. Anything with it on the channel, but think just okay, right. So I played the demo of this. And I figured, you know, I'm waiting for this, so I'll try actually doing a stream of it and see if anything happens, if anyone turns up, all that. I mean, when was the last time I actually did a stream? Who knows? It's been a while. But I took the time to check, make sure chatbot's working, which it did eventually. I think my volume settings were okay. Yeah, ignore the traditional crack of opening a can in the background. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go and launch the Tycoon into the void once more. This is like my first time out with the actual full release game. So I know the initial system, if it's the same as the demo. Don't know if it will be the same as the demo. But this is very much first impressions beyond that. Maybe I'll do actual videos of this later, but for now, we'll start something new. Right, so anyone who's not come across the demo before, that thing in the background, the Tycoon, is our station, and it's basically the first test of interstellar travel, interstellar travel, complete with shiny graphics. Unfortunately, it works slightly different, as you'll see soon enough. But let's see.
Launch control, we have Tycoon clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Attested safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
I always like sci-fi looks like this. Well, actually this is semi-realistic. That's a launcher, but we wouldn't normally launch inside a silo like this. That's not something that we do because rockets go boom. Maybe we'll figure it out at some point, but this is not how we do things just yet. That they don't even open the doors until 15 seconds before launch. What if something goes wrong? Not the way safe. Looks very cool though. Props for appearances.
Visualize the proximity Tycoon structure.
So first look at the Tycoon.
AVS Tycoon to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tycoon docking bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
And now that's the thing. This is us arriving, really. And someone didn't turn on the lights.
Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
This is new. This wasn't in the demo. This population transfer. We only had this one section. But yes, we're on the Tycoon. The automated PA system has greeted us. I would like to note with some concern that people were walking around on these roads when we docked, when the lights were all off. So who knows how long they've been there. Anyway, let's actually get started. That will time out by itself eventually, but we need to get started. We need to build a workshop, which allows for the buildings to be put together. And I think I'm trying to remember how to rotate. It's the R key. Yep. I'm trying to remember the size of some stuff. I'm thinking... yeah, let's pull up this road.
Administrator.
Someone's
I
eating
wanted to
crisps.
introduce you to your first tasks person. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Batista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of the local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now,
He sounds super impressive.
in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
So it's a Wild West kind of situation as well. Human laws don't exactly apply because nothing's been agreed yet. Fair enough. I'm going to assign you to FUD. You can hold parts, which is the stuff. So this distribution of resources is also the same as in the demo, so it gives us the same start, it looks like. Let's get rid of all these tutorial messages. But yeah, I listened through these the first time I played the demo, then I kind of skipped them every time I played the demo since. What can I say? It's cool. I like it. I played it a bunch. But because this is early impressions, it's like letting it play. So this guy, as you can tell, he's super invested in the project, but he keeps reminding us we are like the trial run. Essentially, we are the test. We are proving the engine for another bigger, fancier ship.
I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Okay.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
So basically,
a new request awaits your attention.
Again, we are tests. We are not under any kind of laws, so we only answer to our employers, ultimately. The best way to do space exploration. Now, like Frostpunk, though, there are some events. So, crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. The protocols to access a mess hall. Guaranteeing access to food supplies will reaffirm competency. Reaffirm? That means I've lost my competency, apparently. But okay. Ensure access to food. Thank you. So yeah, there are little things to try and help our peoples out. Let's see. Space. Got a docking bay. Tech lab. Crew quarters, infirmary, there's the mess hall right there. I'm forgetting how I set things up in the demo. I had a space type, I think it was here. And then I used this over here, but then I had space stuff over here. Well, I can always tear stuff down and relocate later, so that's okay. Besides, having a mess hall near these guys is probably a good idea. Actually, let's check it. Space, factories, you are a big chunky boy. You go right there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and yep, okay, right. Let's pop you right there. Okay, so something I would like to point out, by the way, is very cool, and at the same time also one of my kind of complaints about this game. And the way you see crew and vehicles running around and all that stuff, unfortunately they aren't quite fully simulated. As you notice by the fact that they go from a source to a destination and then they just matter transport back somewhere, basically. So that's what they do. They know how to teleport. Truly, humans are advanced in this particular world. But, yeah. in effect, these storage rooms act as they can either pull resources to them or they can push resources from them, and they can have a total of 5 in motion at once.
I have an incoming transmission
So
from
that's
Marta
what's going on.
Council member Henry Bargeville.
Another council member, okay. So yeah, transport time is a factor between buildings, but it doesn't fully simulate it.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic kinetics. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Okay, so there is a minor but nonetheless significant partner who is operating a small ship in orbit near us as we do our testing, and they are our initial source of food. So to get the food, we need to get a cargo ship, and then that will allow us to start harvesting from our local system. I also queued up a science ship, which is just as well because it popped up in the directive as well, but that allows us to conduct research and survey anomalies. So as we roam around, space isn't empty. There are things to be discovered. Let's go ahead and accelerate time a little bit though. Okay, good, that's gone. I'm just trying to clear out... Oh, look. Crew members are lacking quarters. Homeless has always been an indicator of civilization decay. No, things aren't decaying here at all. Do not reduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tycoon. So I can either say there's more pressing needs, or I can ensure all crew. I tend to play fairly happy, so I'm going to ensure that there's crew. Space. Got rid of the tutorials. I've got 11.8 cycles to provide 80 citizens worth of housing. But I already started to do a bit of a pattern for that over here. So, population, crew quarters. So we can do this. And start to build some basic accommodation. And that also gives us another place to dump all this excess material we've got knocking around. 30, 60, 75, 90. So yep, those 6 buildings will deal with our immediate issue. I'll also keep going because I've got 3 things pulling on it. Oh good, the science ship is done. Bye! Just throw it out the airlock. I'm sure it'll be fine. But okay, right. So, let's go to the solar system view now. So, welcome to the solar system. Home, sweet home. There's our nearby contact, the Oceanabe. And right now our station itself is orbiting Earth. We also have Noble, our science ship, which we'll tell to go to the moon. By left clicking, not right clicking. There we go. Takes time.
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
Goes there and there's an event. Base is out of commission, auxiliary systems are operational and can be used to restore power. Transmission from the team. We have reached the UN base. It's abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational, awaiting orders. So we can make choices here about what to do. So exploit the security vulnerability. So retrieve any data present. Or we can just go ahead and dismantle the base. Let's go ahead and access. Sometimes choices are mutually exclusive, sometimes they are not. Cargo ship ready? Cargo ship is ready. Okay. I'm going to tell you to grab food from the local system. And basically you can give each cargo ship priorities based on what you want it to be doing. So these guys take time to fly around, but they go and do their thing. Hello, cargo ship. And that's pulling in some food from that other ship that's around the place. Science ship is arrived on the moon, that's all okay, thank you. Don't need to know anything else about that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Good. Now let's dismantle that one. We have the main computer as ordered, retrieved important things. 10. End the data listing protocol, and now we've done that, got some science, and now we can just tear apart the base, which will take another 2 cycles. We're only on cycle 16. Oh well. Almost out of storage space as well. I'm trying to just break this big one down before I start stripping all these little ones down over here. We'll put the materials to use, don't worry, don't worry. But there's still more to be seen, but let's go ahead and accelerate. We don't need to do stuff right this moment, because we're waiting on the science ship.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Resolution, 30 metal, 90 science. Even though equipment was damaged, able to get useful resources. So end that. Science is slowly ticking down because the science ship is present, so it's slowly extracting the science that's there. And that is used in research, which we aren't doing just yet. The metal, though, is sitting there as a resource, so we need to go and tell our cargo ship it can go and pick that up. So there's 30 metal in the system. Tell you to go and do that. And if we look, that's our cargo ship just flying around in the void. Notice though we do have a couple of other scientific places to go. It's just that we, right now, are fine. Also, we need to build a tech lab. That's our next objective. Fine, let's do that. I'll reconnect that road there. And this will be our tech lab here. Look at it go. Mind you, we are at maximum speed, of course, but yeah, we got the basic frame. You can see from all the crates that are stacked in there as well, that's all the resources that have been delivered. So it puts the frame together, it moves the resources to it, and then a construction bot comes out from the workshop. Well, bot, it's a guy with a power welder, basically. You can see there's little guys actually in there, little construction workers. We can tell it's actively being constructed. Also, there are no active health buildings. No one's injured, but there's no health buildings either. Okay, I should probably do something about that. But for now, Tycoon can go to Saturn. Sorry, not Tycoon, Noble. Noble flies when I tell it to. Infirmary requires a 3 wide, which will slot right there. Then I'll extend this road that way. And again, using some more of that scrap material we've got knocking around. No big loss though. We have a good amount of that at the moment, though supplies may get worse later. I'm assuming they will because we're still running off our initial stocks after all. Technology upgrades. Tech Lab generates science points passively, but its main way is through earn science points is through space exploration. Then you go into the research tree, and most technology can be upgraded. The circles above technology on the tech tree show how many upgrades are currently available. So we don't have access to that just yet because we need that factory up to actually do that. Notifications. Right, let's get rid of the smaller ones first. As that massive convoy goes off. I want to play Frostpunk again. I like the modelling of all the citizens stumbling around in the snow in Frostpunk. What can I say? It looks really nice. That's one of the things I've always liked about that game.
I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Hey, now it's the medic's turn to bend our ear. Come on.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the whole engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
So he's not the one actually reminding us, but he's actually concerned for our safety rather than reminding us that we are merely the testing ship. Good for him. Okay, wants us to research the EVA airlock in the tech tree. The science ship has arrived at Saturn, and there's a working conditions tutorial. Sector doesn't have enough workers, having its working conditions deteriorate in order to keep facilities running correctly. Conditions based on total workers needed in active buildings. Injured or starving crew cannot work. There are 4 levels. Optimum, 0 to 5% understaffed. Extra hours, 5 to 20%. Overwork, 20 to 40. And danger. Okay, so basically the more I try to overwork people, the greater the risk. Anyway, let's say hi to Saturn. Signature trace on an EKP system is detected near Saturn. EKP technology is the exclusive property of Dolos, but records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions in this sector. Signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. Investigate or attempt to locate debris in orbit. I'll go and investigate that one. Let's go back to this. Now research. This is our tech tree. It has some reach, but right now what we want to get is the EVA airlock for 30 points. And the probe launcher is also something we could potentially use in the Starlink system as well. But we can only queue one thing at a time, so we have to wait for that one. We also have an event to resolve. Reports are received. Criminals are being overworked, although the contract made it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required. Situations begin to take a toll on morale. So we can either request additional staff or we push on with what the crew have got. Let's go additional staff. So 20 more workers are ready to be brought in from our local friendly supply ship. And let's tell them to... No, that's the wrong button. This one. Let's tell them to bring the crew in as well for that cargo ship. Just to make sure. The 20 crew also means we are overstretched on our living space as well. Let's get a couple more buildings up. Go on, almost there, almost there. Give me shiny tech. We've got the EVA airlock now. So this is something that is really big and only fits like in the sides of this place, which is why I was being a bit reluctant in trying to shape how I was going. So I already knew this from the demo. But let's go ahead and pull these roads back a little bit. And really we've got space for like maybe 4 per side, depending. Well, this back wall can actually take them all over the place, but this side over here can take only a couple. You know, let's change my usual approach a little bit. Oh, it's not actually letting me build it that over there. Oh no, it's just saying that because it's not on a road. That's all it's saying. Let's build one there. That'll do. And also I'll pick up the probe launcher. Stands about to tick over. Good.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP. Stripped it down and recover the schematics. Okay, that's 10 science. That was all. I should have looked for debris, I guess. Okay, Noble, go to Mars, please. You have other things to be doing. Okay, good gold got stripped down. Let's go ahead and build that one. Let's pull another road across here, then connect it. We are kind of running a bit low on food. We also have the probe launcher now, so we can go ahead and build that up as well. Ah, right, doesn't quite fit. Unless we get rid of that road there, but we can still connect to the middle pieces though. It's been a while since I played the demo.
Due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Okay, so this is the other thing. Power is not unlimited. It can have problems. So let's go ahead and shut off
Power
that.
restored.
There we go, power's back on. But we need to modify that, so we need to do things. But that's actually why we've got the airlock first. The airlock is good. And then I can go outside, so this is our station. The Tycoon. Very nice. But we can modify this thing. So what we want is, we want to get more power, so we can add a first bank of solar panels to this thing. Right now they are currently working to fix the hull as well, and maintain it, and all that. 2 metal into 29 hull points per cycle. EV airlocks running 50% efficiency. So they're running at 50% efficiency because our hull is really, really good right now.
A science ship has arrived at its
Yeah, so
destination.
leave hull repair off right now. We're not actually damaged. I mean, we're factory fresh. We don't need that. But that's the power tutorial. Notification. Science ship has arrived at Mars. Alright. UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew are currently lacking materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They have submitted an official request to Dolos for aid. Repair the fault in exchange for resources. Noble's crew will use our technical resources to repair the fault in exchange for research data. Or refuse. Well, I can spend either 20 metal or I can spend 10 metal and 10 parts, which parts are a slightly rarer resource, but let's go ahead and exchange for resources, I suppose. And I assigned my ship, so I'm going to tell my cargo ship, you are going to do this. You're going to take 20 metal and help these guys out. So we are sending some of our stockpile out, but we have a boatload of materials right now. We're good. We're good. Oh, in other news, our probe launcher is coming online. There it is. And probes can be auto-built, requires 3 parts each, and these let us search for other sources of anomalies or information or resources. Just look around the sector, really, is what they let us do. Though that said, each time we launch a probe, it's expended. So they are one shot and you're done kind of deal. At least they are right now. I don't know if we can upgrade them to help with that later. How's our power? Power's good. Let's turn this back on. There we go. And what can we do? We can... We don't have any of this stuff, so I don't know how to do it. The last thing available to us is the insect farm, which is a source of basic food for us. So I'll pick that up because, you know, this is in the end going to be a colony survival kind of thing. So we need to make sure. Okay, you're almost there.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And because of that, we spent 20 base metal and we got 20 parts out of it. Okay, nice. Just need to make sure my cargo ship can pick that up. Yep, it'll go back and grab that. No problem. And the last thing we need to do is, I forgot that actually appeared in my objective list, is build the Vol engine on the ship's exterior. So we need to actually finish building the engine we're going to be using. So we've got our basic EKP engine, but we're also going to install the Vol engine, which requires a cycle and 100 metal, but it will be bolted onto the back of the craftless. And then we can do our thing. We can go to the stars. Yes. There is a little bit more we want to do first, which is I want to fire my probe and see if this is still the same as it was in the demo. It probably will be because it has been so far. But you can see, like, the probes can pick up different traces of resources and things around. We need to see if there's any hotspots around that we can fire at. Interesting. Not actually finding anything, which is a little bit odd. Ha! That's weird. So, okay. So, I guess I'll mention it now then, because I'm not finding it. What I'm looking for... Is it because it's not paused? Is it because I paused it? It might be. So what I'm actually looking for is... in the demo, something we could do is we could find our sister ship. Or rather, we could find the construction site of our sister ship. But I'm not getting any readings. maybe that only appears after our engine's finished. So let's wait for our stuff to be complete then. Look at that frame going up. We've unlocked our insect farms. We've got a few bits and pieces to do. So that's our Vol engine assembly mounted onto the back of the ship. Inkwing transmission.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Okay.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Bring workers, so some extra workers are coming in. We've also got this. Food supplies are ending. Despite current control, some crew members have been aware of this. Worried the food will run out soon. Make a commitment to increase food production. Well, we've already got that. So 3 insect farms within 10 cycles. To head off our food supply issues, we can already do this pretty much. Now I just need to figure out where to put them. I mean, that is... okay, that is spot on for those. I don't want to block off any access to stuff on the side there. So... maybe that would have been a good idea. Ah well. Three of these guys, we're bringing 100 people on. I do need to get some more housing for that, I think. What's our housing like? 119. And it doesn't say anything about housing, so... oh, mind you, there it goes. Literally, the ship just came in. Right, housing. Still more. It's taking several trips, isn't it? Okay, let's try a look with that space probe again, though. Is there something out there to be found? Oh, pfft. Okay, it was just me being stupid. Right, so I need to click launch one probe, and then it actually shows me the scan. So it wasn't showing me before because I didn't have a probe selected. So nothing around, nothing around. Showing something there, and then nothing else. So we've got one special resource, which is a point of interest for science and stuff, and that is over there. So yeah, I could have done that sooner. It was me being an idiot, sorry. I forget things sometimes, it's what I do. Now all I'm doing is just like consolidating my resources down a bit, because I've got
the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay, so now the CEO is coming to speak to us. Apologies. Spittle went down the wrong pipe. Right. So, this is the guy who founded Dolos, who is basically the one behind all of this. Think Elon Musk, effectively, who's driving this progress into space.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to lead this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
So basically, humanity's having trouble the way we're going, and it's time to push the boat out and take that first step into a great world beyond our own. And that's basically why he's doing this. But
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
How's that for timing? Right, unauthorized access. Here we go. By proceeding beyond this point, you are breaching the terms of your contract with Dolos. Further actions can and will result in summary dismissal. So, the Naomi Protocol creates a temporary easement. Contact the station Outer Hope, which is a hidden Dolos station. Council member, you're not authorized to interface with Outer Hope. Most facilities allow Dolos to continue development of its most highly classified projects far away from prying eyes of our competitors in the media conglomerates of Earth. Do you not realize the whole world is watching you at the moment, and that your presence here could jeopardize this entire operation? I'll be filing an official complaint with Vanna himself, unless perhaps you can do something for me that may change my mind. So, okay. That's all that. Refuse the deal. Noble's team will leave Outer Hope, or we can send them 30 base metal to give them help. So, let's do that. I mean, we've got 52 left, so let's go ahead and send that. Because we can get some resources back from this, which are nice. We just have to send that out and do it. Bye-bye. Note though, we've only got 22 base metal left though, so we're more or less depleted. We need to find a way to replenish that, and the demo never gave me that, a way to replenish lost resources. I know there's a mining ship, but it was beyond the scope of the demo, so the last stage of this saga in the Sol system is really as far as the demo goes.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Thank you, Mr. Now leave. Ensure Dolos issues a public statement that Rashan has contacts at the edge of the Sol system. Plus 8 Vanir for now. Need to explain your actions in due course. So 20 parts and 2 thingamajiggers. I forget the name. But I will tell our ship that it can pick them up. Which is these. What are those? Those are unknown. Okay, can Warehouse tell me what those are, please? I'm kind of curious now. Electronics. Okay, so we can pick up a couple of pieces of electronics, which it's not given us access to so far. I would like to point out. So yeah, that'll do that. The Noble is ready to go back, so let's go ahead and tell you to come back to Earth as well. And we need to move the Tycoon into orbit around the moon. So, we need to boost up our own inter-system drives. So, move the Tycoon. So, the main problem is, when you're moving, all power is routed to the engines. So, basically everything shuts down. As I did say, this is actually a mobile station. So, off we go. Goodbye, Earth. I was wondering if it showed us in flight, but I forgot it actually shows us the nearby celestial objects and things as we move. And oh, now we're approaching position. Retro thrusters were firing. I didn't know that it showed that, actually. Science ship. Done, done, all done. Is everything basically done and ready now? Are we good? Just waiting for the ships to come back. That's all I'm doing. Though I don't think I have to wait. It probably auto recalls or something. Now that said, I've not really had food from the Oshimura, our allied ship, for this entire time, so you know. Thank you. Okay, we've got our stuff. Right. Let us go and do the thing. Because that is what we want to do. Vol engine. Charges power from the main grid into the Vol engine for half a cycle, and then ignites.
In accordance with Kraus Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt jump initiation.
Yep, so it does auto dock. But we are powered down for the moment while it charges. So the fact that it's got a wind-up time makes sense to me, but at the same time it makes me wonder if there's might be situations where that can be detrimental. Like,
Full engine ready.
Commence the jump. Here we go. Onwards to a bright new future. We will show humanity where we lead. Also, I like this. It's a nice mechanical, very, very nice looking hyperdrive engine. And it closes the exhaust port. Commencing dimensional shift. Compressing space. Whee! Off we go. And those are stars, I believe. Okay, and this is the final scene that the demo ever shared. So, Dolos gives us a countdown to the historic moment of
Our home.
Tycoon launching.
She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on, Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
I never really liked that whole silhouette of a person with imagery going on in the background. It's always rubbed me slightly the wrong way. But there we go, Vol engine activated, and oh dear. Well, that left a mark. Now, the thing is, though, this is where the demo cuts out, so pop. And also, there's rock next. We brought the rock with us? Oh dear.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines.
Breaches?
Full engine critically damaged.
Oh.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oh dear.
Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols.
Wait, what? Are we back at Earth?
Mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.
So, hang on.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Are we still in Sol? We are still in Sol. The Oceanabi is there, but it's pretty far out from Earth now. We are still at the moon, but the moon is all kind of messed up. So it actually... So we did the test jump, we'd come back from the test jump, we're back on Sol system again, and now there's no signals from Earth at all, and multiple data infiltrations on our Vol system. Also, the Vol engine itself is critically damaged and offline, so did we actually jump properly or not? 199 hungry people. Mission clock was off. So the jump didn't take as long as expected. Were we not jumping anywhere? But it looked like we went somewhere. Anyway, right. I should probably stop faffing around and have a look. Right. HP gauge, structural integrity in the station. When you reach 0, Tycoon will be unable to sustain life on board. Want to maintain hull. Ensure you have enough alloy. Activate EVA airlocks to allow for repairs. Hull depletion is affected by a range of factors, including the number of Vol jumps performed. Oh, does it get worse after we do more jumps? Number of sectors opened, the usage of the EKP engine, and accidents in progress. Hull repairs performed by EVA airlocks can be improved by optimal working conditions, certain sector specializations, and tech tree upgrades. Make sure you've got enough alloy. Make sure you got good enough airlocks and efficient ones, and don't let it pile up. If the sector's working conditions are intense, there's a higher chance the EVA airlock experiences an accident and thus becoming disabled. Oh dear. Right, okay. Hull integrity. Minor damage. That's okay. Trust is... They aren't very happy right now, but they are hungry. We do have food. We have a mess hall available. One food feeds 10, so 20 will feed 200 people. I'm fine with that. I also have all crew. So they just happen to be hungry. As a result of our vol jump, apparently. Okay, right, let's find out what they want, though. Mister, you may have noticed the moon is broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumours are spreading throughout the station. You have to make an official statement. Those enemies, our fault, humanity's fate. Okay. Something has happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was a perfect opportunity to strike and sabotage the plans. Well, it did say many things infiltrated on the engine, so might be that one. System failure at that moment of jump caused the engine to drag a part of the moon with it into self-similar space. This failure has cost humanity dearly. Our mission is now is to rebuild. Well, yeah, it might be that one. Evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed. That is true. Moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. Unknown. Our ship, we do not know. But we'll say, might be our fault.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Yeah, so minus 5% trust. But I don't know what the other options would have done, so hey. Right. Are we the last of us? The crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of Earth. Decrease in productivity 22%. The questions go unanswered. Enter to a Tycoon station. You should find some answers quickly. Send an expedition to Earth. Because, yeah, on a world that broadcasts so much, why is it silent? Though that said, there was a pulse when we fired the engine. Noble, you go that way. Repair the Tycoon. Construct a probe in the probe launcher. Okay, so it does want us to actually make use of the probe now. Let's get a probe out. More science is available. Good, we need that. We need something to... We need a way to get alloy and more stuff. Let's see. Science ship. Require technology of tier 2. So what is this technology of tier 2 that it mentions? What is this tier 2? What I kind of want though is 15 iron into 15 alloy. 5 carbon. Getting access to production facilities is probably a really good idea. Awakens humans stored in cryonic Cryonic pods? Time has passed. Who knows what we're going to find? Okay, let's stop for speculating and actually see if we can find some stuff. Also, I've now realised that the solar system looks kind of empty, doesn't it? Where have all the other planets gone?
Has arrived at its destination.
No signal received. The oceans... What? The oceans seem to have evaporated. The surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide. Radiation and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. What the hell happened? Dulles headquarters. Attempt to find my family home. Scour the globe. We need information. Rather than do a long search, let's check the headquarters. See if that survived. What the hell? the probe up. No, that's still building. I should have pre-built one before launch, that would sped things up a little bit, but it doesn't take long to build. Maybe a cycle or so. Oh, I forgot to enable repair, of course. There we go, repair is available now. Got a probe.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, give me a second. There are traces of materials and things around the place. Okay. Let's get... Iron goes into alloy. We need... Alloy is our base material, so let's see if we can find that. Yeah, let's go and get that. We'll get another probe set up because there's more stuff to find. Vessel is going to... Well, they're starving, but it's waiting until they get served. Alright. Complete the action on Earth. The converted oil rig which Dulles uses at its state-of-the-art headquarters is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain, scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked Earth. There is no sign of survivors. Okay. Investigate my personal home. So let's scour the globe in search of survivors now, I suppose. That's the probe going.
A probe has completed its scan.
Ooh. Okay, let's start bringing stuff in though. Let's go ahead. Bring in... Yep, you're set to bring in the metal. There's 200 metals already. That's good. We need another ship though. Let's see, the last ship type is a mining ship. Let's get one of those built up. We have the parts to do that, but we need to get raw materials, so that's my goal. Get self-sufficiency going. Yeah, and with that in mind, let's actually start doing this. Let's actually get starting some research going. Let's find that point of... It is... What about our sister station? Is that still around? Point of interest over there. Okay. Will you guys hurry up and get fed already? There goes a mining ship. Mine iron and research the steel mill. That's fine. How do I control mining? Do I need to... Seriously, how... Oh, fleets. Go out and mine that. Okay. And then we can prioritise certain places to go, but... Yeah, that's all good. And we're just fine chilling here. We don't need to go anywhere else.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Long search, we found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth became a toxic and arid wasteland scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnants of civilization we found was a fallen stele, where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the winds. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Ooh. Okay, right, fine, let's check my personal home. I'm not really holding out much hope for that one, but yeah. I think if more efficient work, I want more space stuff. The one thing I would like to note, by the way, is sector specialization is a thing. I just don't know where. I'm also kind of glad I picked up those extra 20 people because I'm not sure where I'm going to get more people. Also, alright, population is actually reduced by people going off in ships because one person went off in that mining ship. This building is purging waste. What? Okay, what is waste? I feel like that might be important. What is waste? Also, you only hold... No, you can hold wastes. Okay, let's go ahead and... not be selecting the stockpile. We can't tell it to hold waste. Apparently. So waste can't be told, but I will tell it to hold, I guess, iron. Because we are expecting to get some iron in. Nope, that's just the cargo ship wandering back in. Right. We need more ships. But we don't know what else is going on.
A science ship team has completed
A huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. Electronics and steel.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so that's... Earth is all kinds of messed up. To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members of Tycho's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There is a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Okay, so find and collect cryonic pods. So that's where cryonic pods come from. Dolos might have done that, if they had time. Mission reports on the Earth being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. -1 stability. Permanent. Okay, cryonic centers. Cryonic centers open cryonic pods, increasing population with either workers or non-workers. Cryopods found during expeditions using your science ships by default. Newly awakened crew members will join the population of the sector in which they were awakened, but you can change this behavior with cryonic centers overview panel. Okay. I need to get more stuff though, that much is obvious. I'm thinking maybe put in a new docking bay. Though I just looked, actually, our power supply is teetering on the brink, so we need to upgrade our power. There's also the fact that the Vol engine is absolutely busted right now, so... yeah, let's go ahead and expand our power production, because we do need it. I'm still asking the question, though, where did all the other planets go? Oh, wait, no, we rediscovered Neptune. Oh, I see. I get it. It's because we're too far away, time has shifted, so everything is not where we were expected to be because we don't know how far it's gone, so we have to find the planets again. That's actually pretty cool. I'm also going to tell this to auto rebuild probes because we're going to need a bunch of them. Science ship has completed that. Probes completed scan. That's fine. So yeah, we need to keep looking around, see what we can find. Tech steel mill's been unlocked. Cool. If I'm going to start increasing that, +1 stability in a sector. +1 stability. Tech tree upgrades can increase this. I still don't know what this tier 2 thing is, but let's keep going for our basic thing. Carbon into polymer. I don't want to boost population just this moment, but I will keep on going. I'm just waiting for my science ship to finish collecting all the science that's out there. And that mining ship is currently doing its own thing. It's, right, probes. Okay, let's get another probe out there. I could probably do with another probe, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so I can search the asteroid belt for things, but I want to find... Okay, apparently there's a massive source of iron right there. And some silicon, but I'm actually looking for points of interest. Aha! I saw you. Right around there. Okay. Because no point in getting more mineral sites until I can find... Well, until I can manage to put together some more ships and get started. So, Noble, go to our allied ship, the Urshanabi, which, from that icon, looks kind of busted. The ship is broken in two and not transmitting any signals. So, yeah, it's not looking very good. Oh, this is actually... This is giving the kind of like horror survival situations, like we're powerless to do anything about this, but... Yeah, actually, given the stellar distance involved, I'm surprised we picked up the Urshanabi at all. It's just a hunk of metal floating in space. How did we find it? Anyway, let's see, factories. We can build 15 iron into alloy. We don't have any iron yet because the mining ship is still out there happily doing its own thing.
A side ship has arrived at its destination.
Side ship's there. Okay. Ghost of the Urshanabi. The phase, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy to humanity, has been doubled in large letters across on the wreck. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Oh dear. That's not good. Salvage what you can. Because that is not looking too nice. Okay, right. Let's get another probe out there. I'm looking for a point of interest. Nope, that's not one we're going for. Looking along this orbit path now. Oh, there's a big spike in ice, but no, that's not what I'm after. There we go, point of interest. But we need a way to actually get more parts. Which we do not actually have. Wait, is that parts or is that polymer? What are you holding? Oh, that is actually polymer. Okay, so if I can get carbon, I can get that. Research. Then I will... I noticed something. Is that... Research next. Okay, so we can queue... one research. So it ticks over immediately. Okay. Enemies of humanity, though. So, yeah, basically humanity blamed us for what happened, but we don't know what happened.
The science ship team has completed a task.
The ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. 42 food. Thank you. Retrieve the food. Well, food is max priority still for our ship, so that should be fine. I know there's going to be something there, but I can't order my ship to go to space, can I? No, I can't. Can I order it to go to the asteroids? I actually can. At least it'll be moving. Let's prioritize that. And that. Let's get the rare materials. Oh, I see. That's why it's not been happening. It is out there. It's just that it needs a cargo ship to go back and pick it up. Right. I thought the mine ship would travel back and forth, but no, the mine ship goes and mines in sight, and then creates a cargo cache there for us to go and get it. So we need more. We need. Hi Jupiter, how are you? We need more ships. Again. I should probably prioritize that. We have a signal. Main screen turn on. No. You can support 3. I need to get another one up. Power supply is good. Docking bay is good. Cost me 60 metal, but I have the metal to spare. Also cost me 12 crew. How many? Conditions are optimal. Only need 123, 109. Yeah, we can do some more.
Newsreader. A new request awaits your attention.
Sector 1 has almost reached maximum structural load. With more structural soon needed, a new sector would need to be unlocked. Additionally, originally sectors were programmed for automatically unlock after completion of the mission to Proxima Centauri. With a change to the Tycoon's mission objective, this restriction could be bypassed by manually overriding gateway lock algorithms. Tycoon does not have the resources to undertake this modification. Pledge to unlock a new sector within 10 cycles. Okay. So how do I open a sector? Oh, I need to throw resources at it. Speed up crew transfer between sectors with... To build train station, you need to research the associated tech. Okay. Sector 1 is going to be my space tech, I think, because it's got all the space stuff already in here. I could probably tear stuff down and redo it later if I want to. But I will... Wait a second. 81, 16, 40. Okay, it is the same. I thought it was different from them. Okay, let's override the locks on Sector 2. Restricted under Dolos AEC test protocols, for forced entry, electronics and poly must be spent to manually override the gateway's lock algorithms. Additionally, basic functions of the sector necessitates transfer food, alloy, and workers. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's get Sector 2 sorted out, I suppose. Let's check on space again. It's heading the way. I guess let's head Noble to Saturn. Again, I right-click. No, left-click. But I've not seen any sign of our sister ship just yet. Okay, good. Yeah, it doesn't register stuff we've already found. That's good to know. Okay, that is either Venus or Mercury. I think it's Mercury. It's on the innermost... No, wait, no, hang on. No, that might be Venus. Technology unlocked. Probe has finished its cycle. Good. New airlocks are going up. Good. New point of interest. Good. And it is indeed Venus. Right. Found Venus. What's next? What's next? What's this? I mean, hull integrity is still being fixed. It's actually taking a while. We're only gaining +1 per cycle from that. 100 hull units are irreparable. What do you mean it's irreparable? I didn't know we were taking permanent damage as well. Well, we are a test station. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Oh dear. Right. We are a test station at the end of the day. Electronics factory goods. I'm sorry, I'm switching to work mode a little bit. Right. Memorials. Stability. Not super worried about stability just yet. So let's queue up battery tech to sustain power.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, Saturn. A structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan. Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the probe as it approached. The Noble is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. Leave it alone or make contact? Let's make contact. Let's say hi. Though that might be a massive mistake. Because, hey guys, hello! The enemy of humanity is here. What you going to do? I'm sure that'll end well. Also, there's something over there, apparently. Okay. We really need more cargo ships. We haven't found any carbon yet, have we? So we actually don't have a way to replace polymers just yet. This was the fact we don't actually have factories yet either. That's kind of important. Do we actually need... Please say we don't need parts for that. Steel mill needs electronics. Cool. The electronics factory only needs polymers. Good. Polymer factory requires some electronics stuff as well. Okay, so I can make electronics factory with just the base stuff, but I have a slight head start on things because of those electronics I picked up in the first time here. Alright. How are you doing? Currently being unlocked, but I think I'm distracting my worker bots from going and doing that. Yeah, I am. They are slowly doing it because I'm actually doing the one away from my storage sites a little bit. I could have put a... No, that wouldn't... The medical bay could have gone in there. A medical bay could have gone in there. Hopefully I get a long 3 by something structure to go into that way. But at least I've got people happy. Good, that's another ship done. I'll tell you to go out and pick up raw materials. That's fine. And I do want another mining ship as well. Though that said, I don't have the polymers left to do that. And, oh, the ship's coming back for repairs. Right, I need to find carbon. Right, I need to find carbon like ASAP. Carbon? Oh, hello, carbon. Yep, just about there.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I also got a ding called Infinite Growth.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, what's going on in here? New sector has been successfully unlocked. This is a historic moment in the Dolus AEC and Tycoon mission. Okay, trust bonus increased. Good. And, oh my, there's more supplies. Good to know. Those are supplies. There's even some electronics in here. Very nice. Now, the thing is, I don't know where stuff is. 40 crew members in Sector 2 are homeless. 1 active vessel required to feed the crew in Sector 2. No health centers in Sector 2. Right. So, I've got Sector 2, but it also needs things. Okay, right, cool. Metal is a 4 by... Don't need a workshop person. can I actually get a mech from another sector? Well, I suppose let's put down a storage silo first to find out. I'll just pop it like there. That requires a workshop. Build one now for free. So yeah, I guess it just needs a workshop to be able to do much of anything. Then that'll hold alloy, and I will tell it to just get across there. And start pilling in resources. Though of course this also requires food and all the other necessities, so I'll try and get that stuff sorted out as soon as possible. Right, anyway, Saturn needs my attention. After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the Noble and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. Defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Unfortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power, and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage of the mission shows emaciated simian amalgam. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons, and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writings were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has... It's Ferris all over again. A giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Ballista has been erected. Inconsistency in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggests that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusion drawn must be discounted. Hallucinogenic spores. Yay! Send them deeper or pull them back. Go deeper. I want to find out what's going on down there. I should probably do with another science ship, I'm going to be honest. I need more ships again. Prioritizing that seems to be a very important thing. Okay. Also, how do I manage shipping things between... Oh, here we go, resource management. I can set import and export values. Sector 1. Sector 2, I want you to import... Activates food management. I want you to... Yep. Wait, is this the export thing? I want you to send that. Died amount in sector. So I think this is like... It'll only export above this amount still in the sector. So I want to export from 30 to get to everywhere else to try and make sure I've got some food around. That also means I need storage, but that's the plan here as well. Just like get that.
A probe has completed its scan.
So thank you, probe. You have found indeed a carbon. Only 78. That is actually really bad. High priority on those. And Gusisnator. I'm also going to tell you to do carbon as well, but I prioritise getting that carbon because that carbon asteroid was really small compared to the iron asteroid that was being worked on. So yeah, but I need to continue to probe. I don't have a probe. Noted. I need to start refining operations, try and do something about it. Actually, is it a good idea to have all the space docks in this sector and then processing here? I mean, doesn't that mean I need to ship the stuff out from this place to this place? Maybe? Maybe having something here. Right. Many crew malnourished. Pledged to have food stored. Yeah, because that is the plan, actually. Let's get this stuff sorted out. Kinda don't want to do that, but it's what it's demanding, so it's not letting me show where to put factories just yet, so I guess temporary installation is going to be fine. Let's do that. Well, actually, you need a connection from that road there, because that one is not connected on the other side, so that's actually going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and install it here, and then road here. Make sure that connection is in place. That really is just a guy on a powered walker of some kind. Okay, right. And yeah, now that I've got food, this place is actually starting to work. Right. Factories. I want to produce a... Well... I want to produce an electronics factory, but because I need the electronics to do anything else, I mean, there's no electronics left to pull in, is there? Actually, there's a bunch of electronics to pull in. Let's max priority that one so it can pull that, like, ASAP. Don't know what that ship's doing. But we'll get it sorted, we'll get it sorted. Oh, jeez, that's big. Does that? Right. Okay, I need to start tearing down stuff. I also need housing as well. That's kind of another issue. Housing. Population. Actually, that's probably not ideal for resource locations, but it's like trying to figure this out as we go. Also available power. Oh, that might be bad. Okay, what's power supply like? We need more panels. Needs electronics. And the polymers, which the cargo ships are still not pulling in. What? Crypsis, what are you doing? You are actually pulling in a bunch of polymer right now. Good, Crypsis. You anticipated my desire. Jolly good, jolly good. I think I forgot to tell that you could mine carbon. There we go. In fact, I'll tell you to stop mining iron for the moment. Go get that carbon and then get that crystal thing? What is that? Ice. Okay, yep, ice. I can feel myself getting lost in this game. It's nice. So the Sector 2 is kind of in a bit of a rough way.
science ship team has completed a task.
Jolly good. I just need to connect all the stuff up so that I can harvest it all back in. I think that's probably my next big step. So let's just trying to figure out what's what. Got that. Actually, no, I need. I think that's 2. Let's do that. Then I need to connect to these guys. Bring all that in there, and that should connect all the loose stuff in there. Okay, right. That's all that. Let's go and see what Saturn has to say. Mentioned deep within. Noble reached construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several strange storage areas have been identified but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice to restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, through the transparency of the ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. It's alive! It's alive! Don't do it! Right. Break through the ice and extract retrievable resources. Close off the area and try to reactivate the local heating system. I'm getting dead space vibes from this. Let's thaw it all out. Let's go, hey, here you go. And I've probably never seen the whole team again. Sorry guys, but yeah, you're being sacrificed for the greater good of us all. I need to get... I actually have the polymers. Oh, there's stability. I only have 10 workers left in the sector. Oh. So that means I can't do much more in the sector, can I? I mean, a science ship takes 5 peoples. I kind of want another science ship, though. Oh, I also just noticed there we can actually transfer ships from docking bay to docking bay, so we can reshuffle ships where they go later on without having to do anything major like tear apart stuff. There we go, done that. Repair the Tycoon, so we do need that steel mill. But I am kind of waiting on this bit here to get that sorted out. Are you done? Yes, you're done. Right. Look at how big this boy is. There is 3 space there if I do it that way, but the thing is, its connection points are, I think, all along that edge. You're 3 longer than that. You are a bit longer than that still. You are... not that... Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll put the steel mill in over. Maybe having, like, resources there would be a good idea. So if I back it off, I can have resource silos next to it. Potentially. Yeah, so that's resource silo there, resource silo there. Requires 30 people though, that is... I need more peeps. I only have 20 spare. I need more peeps. Have you researched cryotech? No, you haven't. You're still doing it. I've not found any cryopods anyway. But yeah, I think I'm about to have a personnel issue, which means I need a hospital in this area as well. Infirmary. Well, this is going to go sideways real quick. Ooh, that fits perfectly right there. Okay. High priority you. Get you built. Because if there's people in trouble, then there's going to be accidents. I'm kind of aware that nothing really is going on, but it's like Noble is still busy doing its thing over in the horrorscape of Saturn. And I don't really want to interrupt it. Also, there's not, that minesweeper is still... Why are you standing by when there is an... I thought... Aren't you mining... You're still mining that iron, aren't you? Didn't I tell you not to do that? No, I told you low priority. I didn't actually forbid you from doing it. There is a carbon asteroid to... Oh, it's waiting to collect, not to... Right. My bad. Never mind. Sorry. I misunderstood. You can go ahead and keep on mining all the stuff. It's fine. Ugh. Stupid shit's making a fool out of me. 25 of the crew are lacking homes.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. We are evacuating immediately. Melting ice has shorted the main circuit breaker. We've heard several explosions and fire starters at the station. Oh. Whoops. Okay. Maybe I should have thought of that. The power system kind of got shorted out. Okay, sure. That took a while though. Okay. You can go to there. New ship, Iceberg. Very fortunate name. You go visit Venus. No, wait, no, there's a debris field over there. Iceberg, go check that debris field. Interesting. Debris field. Yes. Let's see what else is around. There's something around here somewhere. Oh. Bingo. At least we're not hurting for pollens anymore, so I can just go ahead and fire probes as soon as they're ready. That said, though, kind of short on materials a bit here. You don't have a storage to put that in, do you?
Has arrived at its destination.
Iceberg's already there. Oh, we have verified data system several times and confirmed the existence of a vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometers. Center is a colossal artificial structure which, even in its ruined state, makes the Tycoon look like an insect. No signals have been detected. We can identify 3 areas of investigation. The core of the structure, a secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a particularly dense area of the debris field close to the other 2 sites. Recommend utmost caution be taken when approaching these areas. The floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communications. It's holding at the edge of the debris field. The routes have been mapped. Let's go and have a look. It's large. Well, it's UN. There's corpses all over the place. Staging area of some kind. Okay, weird. And Noble has almost reached Neptune.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Faint signals transmitting from what appears to be an old luxury station on Triton. So they went ahead with the intra-system stuff. Nice. Let's pull a few data fragments. Encoding with the signals, they mention public disorder, food supply problems, and frequent references to the name Dulces. Dulces? Theacal station has been almost entirely dismantled. The few areas left suggest those who lived here were swimming in opulence. The place is huge. Found a sealed room protected by heavily armored blast doors. Dents in the door's metal structure suggest others are unsuccessfully trying to gain entry. Yolken Nitter recommends the use of explosives. Given the state of the station, I must think it's a bad idea. It must be a bit more careful before we try to blow the place up. Provoke all the structural collapse and salvage what's left of the station. Let's salvage what we can. See how that goes. So this is a very lonely place, actually. I think getting another place working on metal would be a really good idea as well. Also, no transfer of electronics from site to site either, it looks like. There we go. Health. I also high priorities that to get the homelessness sorted out.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Huge damage structure surrounding arches are detached from the central axis. Extreme signs of deterioration. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts, and scarring from unknown weaponry. Exploring the few areas of the structure that remain accessible, the team at the iceberg spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis is possible, will take time. Okay, let's go ahead and... ruined assembly area. Let's go to check the assembly area. What were they building? Is that what they mean? Or is it a staging area?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Or we can, from the station without risk of structural collapse. During the mission, we discovered a message left by someone who had been there before us, expressing distaste from the bourgeois lifestyle that the station was designed to support. Okay, so now we can't do a structural collapse. Requires remains of the Dulixies. The Dulixies? What? Didn't read for that. The Dulixies. No, wait, where's Noble? Why is Noble back on the moon? That was weird. Okay, right, anyway, probe. Remains of the Dulixies. I'm looking for more points of interest. There's something that is very close to the sun. Very close to the sun. I don't know why the Noble came back. In fact, maybe I should... since I want to try and find... Actually, no, Noble's still there. Your point of interest. Just Mercury, just some science. Okay. Anything else? There's still a point of interest around here somewhere. I'm still wondering where our sister ship went. Something in the asteroid belts. Maybe an extra probe launcher would be good. Oh, cryo. Max priority on that. Let's cycle everything down to medium, I guess. And Noshito is doing the raw resources as well. Slightly low priority on iron because there's a ton of iron, so I'll leave that be. More signs of Neptune. That said, did I wipe the thing? I think, yeah, I think I've cancelled that entire quest by cancelling out of it, so whoops. So I can't continue that event. I just didn't have the stuff, so I basically aborted it, I think. Unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. But that said, that means there's cryo over there as well. Yeah, there are people to be had. I do need more. Well, research is still going on. Actually, no. I have got. I can build a cryonics thing to start trying to feed people. Yes, I can get more crew. There is that whole thing about where I want them to be waking up, though. Let's go to here. We can migrate people out of here if we need to. So I guess let's go here. Mind you, the whole insect farming thing requires 4, doesn't it? Let's put that there. Yeah, let's put that there. But hooray, we can actually start to get to people. Good. Good. I can't believe how long I'm taking to get mills up though. It's like, Oh, good, you're there. Electronics.
No more resources available to mine.
No more resources available to. Wait, have you mined everything? Really? You have. I need to find more resources. Okay, probe. My next probe, I was deliberately avoiding finding resources, but I will send the probe to find resources because probably not the best idea to avoid that. Iron. There's a little bit of iron. Big chunks of silicon around the place. A lot of ice. Ooh, big source of iron over there. So let's send the probe that way.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Sites was evacuated prior to destruction, finding uniforms and equipment bearing insignia of different organisations. It appears the facility was property of the UN. Strangely, a number of embalmed bodies were found in a secluded area. The team was unable to determine the cause of the outcome of the conflicts, but have managed to recover further resources. These have been packaged for extraction. 250 cryos. Okay, let's go ahead and survey the loading dock now. I do need another cargo ship. I think I will actually... Let's get a new cargo ship in. And I might have this one just bringing back people. Because we are getting a lot of cryopods out there. So let's say no to that. And then when we get the third ship up, we'll get that one to bring back people. Good, we found ourselves some more iron. Want to keep our ships happy dappy and busy mining, after all. But I've not seen anything yet that will force me out of the system, so... Okay, there's some carbon. Shame I can't zoom in when I'm doing this. That would probably make things a bit easier. But if I do that, I can pick up iron and carbon, apparently. Though it's a very dull trace on it. Let's just hit the carbon asteroid. Okay, but this sector does need electronics. So, factories, electronics factory. That will fit perfectly right there, actually. Also, yeah, I'm being an idiot. There was a little electronic shack right there. I should have done that. I should have done that. Also, are you not connected? You are not.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Science ship's on Uranus. Oh! A normal thermal activity on Uranus, distance unable to the natural source. Control, you receiving this? We found a tree. What? Seems possible in such an environment. Never seen anything like it. Breathtaking, the tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope you're receiving our images, as this feels like a fever dream. Naomi protocol, cut down the tree, or ecological analysis. Let's analyze the thing before I try to blow it up. Sounds like a good idea. Also, did we get that third ship yet? We did. You are bringing back people.
A probe has completed its scan.
So much stuff to find
A
in this
science
place.
ship team has completed a task.
That said, though, I'm not getting much readings in terms of points of interest anymore, so I think that might be all of our points of interest. Yeah, I'm getting blips from asteroids, but that's it. So yeah, it's just a matter of hauling in the resources and storing them all, I suppose. Oh, there's a big asteroid out there. We don't have much by way of ice, which I don't know what we're going to use, but well, that's a good spot to aim at.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Workplace safety. I knew this was coming.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh, dang it. Accidents occurred in the built infirmary. Poor working conditions, power levels. Yeah. Pledge to repair the infirmary and keep operation. Yes. So we've had our first accident. An explosion has occurred in the infirmary. Currently running extra hours. I'm not using this dock. Let's shut this dock down, actually. See if that helps. Almost. There's 2 injured people and the infirmary went down as well, of course. Okay, but we do have this, so we can start converting salvaged cryopods into peoples. Which sounds very, very clinical, but it's very important. I should also include a storage space somewhere. How big are you? You are 4. Looks like I'm going to have to take up a bit of space, but I will do so. For that. There's also the fact that this place needs to tap itself out as well. Let's harvest all of it. I mean, the foundries going up are actually really expensive. Foundries accidents. Right. Okay, should be good. At least for now. Oh, you're ready? Frozen human remains constitute the majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partly dismantled. Several cairns have been left behind, arranged in helical shapes and erected using makeshift materials. The team did find a few resources, and these have been prepared for extraction. That just leaves surveying the debris fields. Okay.
A science ship team has completed a task.
After analysis, All is entirely edible. Its roots, leaves, and fruit can be eaten. RNA samples suggest the tree is the result of extensive bioengineering experimentation. Unknown how it was germinated here, or who was responsible. Let's try just harvesting. Don't want to blow the tree up. I don't know what blowing up the tree will do, let's be honest. Oh, I need to click the repair button to get it back online. Figures. Not enough food in Sector 2. Aren't you exporting? I thought I told you to export. You export food.
A probe has completed its scan.
I want you to have a minimum of 20. Is that the... Yep, there we go. That's the thing. Okay, it's because I never told it wanted food in Sector 2. So it never actually exported the food. Okay. You hold cryopods because I want you to do that. Then you're being sent over there so that you can start to reactivate, and I want you to send to workers off to there. Wakey wakey, starting to revive people. Slowly but surely.
The ship team has completed a task.
25 food. Okay, that just leaves Iron Protocol. Cut the tree down. Okay, this can only go well. We'll see what happens, I suppose. I think I also need to tell it to start exporting basic materials out this way as well. So let's start cutting down these actual roads. That's one of the reasons I wanted the extra... That's going, good, that's good, that's good. High priority, high priority. Because I want those up before the electronics factory just so I can get pollen production going. But I also want to export from Sector 1. I want to export iron.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
I knew that was coming. I want you to max out on iron, please. So pull as much iron as you can through. So this sector is being massively overworked because it just doesn't have enough people, basically. This sector's okay-ish, but it's continuing to revive people. We're just trying to get everything going just now. Oh wait, incoming transmission. What?
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting.
Oh, hello! It's our sister ship, Outer Hope. Hi.
Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Okay, thank you.
The ship team has completed a task.
You got contacted by Outer Hope. Does that mean that was just hidden until now? It what? Oh, yep, there we go. Priority objective, apparently. It's out that way. Okay. The wrecks of shuttle slots everywhere. Most belong to the UN, although there are some bearing the acronym BMS. Despite the many hazards, potential physical, psychological impacts, presence of human corpses, the iceberg team was able to locate some salvageable resources. Thank you. Okay, so that was found some fair stuff, but yeah, apparently we need to get a probe out though. I mean, I've not actually mined any silicon, so I kind of want to get some silicon. Where is it? There it is. And then the next probe I'll send straight to the mission site.
An accident has occurred
Ah,
in the
dang it.
Tycoon.
Accident Sector 2, it is... I want you to store iron, please. A breakdown has occurred. That's okay. You store that stuff as well.
A probe has completed its scan.
Good. Really good. Actually, how many mining ships? We only got. We're still running on one mining ship, aren't we? Yeah. I kind of want to get more mining ships. I kind of want to get more stuff. Okay, so when you don't have anything like that to haul in, you probably do resources like that. But when you don't, you help out with ore extraction. You bring in all the basic materials. I don't know what that is, but it's something I can scan for. So bring all that in. And Quicksilver, prioritize peoples, and then bring in everything else. Okay. An extra mining ship, I think, would not go amiss. We just need to make sure we've got the people to do it. We've almost got enough people in here. Actually, an extra mining ship we need not connected to an active stockpile for carbon. Yeah, we still need to get more stuff in. It needs 5 more people for this. I need bigger stockpiles, I think. Okay, what's going wrong this time? I said max. Oh, it's because I said max when there wasn't a silo for it. Right. Okay, that's cool. That's set to do that, and it is indeed shuttling out from there. Oh, and something else has happened. Prepare you.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I kind of need to get all this stuff sorted out because overwork is becoming a bit of an issue. When the tree fell, a plague was revealed that has been buried beneath its roots. The tree was a collaboration between Henry Barville and Rabia Neokant when they joined the Ashtangites, offered its creation to humanity hoping it would erase some of the debt created by the atrocities of Dolos. Noble's team felled the tree and have prepared the resulting resource for extraction. But it said plague. Why plague? Why do you say plague? I'm concerned now. Anyway, yeah, I said I'd launch my next probe out towards the potential repair sites, so let's get Hope Station. There's Hope Station. There was also some debris things around there as well, but yeah. Oh, if I do it there, I can catch that and something else. Yeah, so it does pay to be careful with roads and things. You will store carbon. Battery tech has been unlocked. Cool. We are getting somewhere. Sort of. Resources have been purged. Good. Let's get all these unneeded roads out of the way. There we go. But you will need some housing. Nah, I overextended slightly.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Right. In the asteroid belt. Ooh, okay. Baby shots, hello and good nights. I am sorry. I was used to the chat being really quiet, and then it's like, hello, good nights. Hi. Alright. Anyway, yeah, good night to you. That was short but sweet. Oh, literally just happened. Because I just see it on my screen, it would have faded. Right. That was good timing. Okay, they call it a mine. That can't be good. We have detected a signal broadcasting on a Dolos frequency. Originates from a mineral extraction station named the Stanford facility. With theories, the Stanford facility will contain many materials useful to the Tycoon and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we will need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. A control center has been identified, but it is sealed by a shutter with a UN emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but it is accompanied by a helical-shaped signal. Dismantle part of the facility or strategic attempt to access the control center. Sealed off with a shutter with a UN emblem stenciled on it. Let's try and access the control center, see what's going on. I don't trust this. I mean, admittedly blowing up the black market base was on me, but still. Okay, don't need anything else on Uranus. I will tell you to go to Mars. 2 science ships is working out relatively well. I think I could have done with a third one. And we just lost Sector 2's infirmary. Why? Oh, someone slipped. Right. Okay. You are now... You guys are still overworked. Still overworked. Aren't you doing anything about this? Well, you're unfreezing people doesn't guarantee that they're a worker, though. $175. Still need to try and get that fixed. I need to defrost more people. In fact, I need more people in general. Nowhere to store ice. Okay, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Right. Store ice there, but you need to keep... That means we need people here, but I need to get people out here as well. But this one is actually short on materials too. I don't really want to store more anything else, so let's shut you off. Shut you off as well. Ease the burden at least a little bit. Those are the 2 minimums. That's the minimum. That's being built right now, but things are still seriously overworked in Sector 2. my progress into turning into a strip miner for the entire system, though, is well underway.
Completed a task.
Science team has completed a task. Bodies of former Dolos employees were found in the control center. Examining the identification tags. Gaioria Sassoli is certain they have found a possible relative. Once the bodies be brought back to the Tycoon, the center's personnel manifest be analysed to find out if there are any links between the deceased and the Tycoon's crew. Preliminary psychological profiling suggests that Gaia is exhibiting the behavioural characteristic of dead Earth sickness. Honour the dead or leave it? Fine, bring them. I mean, they were our people. Honour the dead. Bring them back. If they turn into a necromorph, though, I am blaming you guys. Just gonna say that. I'm gonna blame the science crew. But
an accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Ah, dang it. Steel mill disabled. Sector 2. And we've lost that as well. This place is falling apart really hard. I just don't have the crew to operate this. I can't turn it off because it's already disabled, of course. I need to get more peoples. I need the peoples very badly.
Whose trust in your leadership is falling?
Considering the power grid just overloaded, I am not surprised.
Power supply overloaded.
Was that the electronics factory coming on? It was.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I can get it back up.
Power restored.
During this conversation mission, many plans to prototype buildings were stored in my memory. With knowledge gathered by our exploration teams, we can adapt them. Sometimes the team lacked field data to make these plans viable, yet we can realise their full potential. Batteries will allow Tycoon to function an auxiliary circuit when the energy supply system fails. New objective, switch to the auxiliary circuits. Build 2 batteries. Okay. I can build 2 batteries. I wish my industrial sector, or my prototype industrial sector, I guess, because I'm slowly trying to build it. This place keeps blowing itself up, though. It's kind of impressive in its own way. What do they need, actually? Just straight up material. Yeah. That's okay. How's this? Oh, this place is actually almost out of material. I didn't realise the massive stocks of material I had have disappeared. Essentially. You can store ice. I got so much material from checking Earth and all that I've basically been running through that the entire time, and I didn't realise. But Sector 2 is very unhappy. Crew conditions are dangerous. I have just shut you off, though. So, don't know why you're counting towards that, but 59 people. That place is actually... I don't want to dismantle it, but I don't want to disable it either. I need more people. Right. I guess I should try and approach Outer Hope. See if I can advance and actually get some more people. Maybe... Will Outer Hope have survivors? Who knows? Worth a shot, though, right? Because just defrosting people doesn't seem to be doing too well at getting people sorted out. In fact, extra defrosting facility would probably be a good idea as well. Can I afford that? I can. Right.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Things are kind of get a little crowded in here, though. old disused complex named Richter's Facilities located on the surface of Mars. Derelict UN-owned facility covered in almost entirely Martian sand. Existing Dolos clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex's system. Caution advised, as the weight of sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. Okay, let's use our old access code to see what happens with that. That mining ship is quite busily trundling around. What a good little science ship, yes. Good little science ship.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, I see. I'm losing hull stability because of damaged build. That's actually really, really bad. If I have damaged buildings, then that causes problems, like, massively. Because it wrecks my hull as well. Cool. Dispute arose between members of the iceberg crew over the decision to extract bodies published in manifest. Violent altercation resulting in the loss of personnel and destruction of the control room. Only 4 people were killed. Dang it. Bring her back, or expelled the vacuum space during the return flight. Distance cannot be tolerated. The science ship will be lost. We need the people, unfortunately, so... We just lost 4 people on the iceberg. We just lost 4 people. Codes reactivated. The defense systems used to facilitate. They fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team did not suffer any losses. So, that, more importantly, that tells me that we can lose our crew as we go, which sucks. Let's check this. Let's check the storage area first.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, good. We've found an asteroid with... Oh, hydrogen. Oh. Okay. Anything else I want to find? I mean, ideally I want to find a bunch of carbon, I think, if I can find it. But at the same time, I don't really want to... I need more ships. My shipping is not keeping up with my 2 mining ships, I don't think. But everything is not keeping up with my lack of personnel. There's some ice to be found down here. Hydrogen to be found out here. Oh, I saw a flak of carbon. Where? There. Can't quite get all 3 though. Yeah, I can't match it with both the carbon and the silicon. So let's do that. I'll also tell Sector 2 that you want to shunt alloy. You want to maintain a minimum of...
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Ah, dang it.
A probe has completed its scan. A science ship team has completed a task.
Thing is, I need polymer. Stop blowing up my...
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
The facility may be off, but it's not... You're disabled. You're active. You're inactive. You're down because you're damaged. I need to get you fixed. I'm losing all my materials to this. I think I'm going to scrap my electronics factory. Actually, I just need the materials. And I need to get this out of danger because danger... Sector 2 is blowing up the station. I need to stop it from doing that. Also, what are you? Hull below. Current damage exceeds tolerance levels. Structural theory. Why is the commission repairs? Sure, I'll pledge to repair that. It needs fixing. But to fix it, I need... I need to get out of this cycle where everything goes boom. I wish you would stop doing that. Okay, you've got plenty of people actually. Let's tell you to go to Sector 2 then for all workers. Because you've got 5 spare crew, that'll be enough to operate this cryogenic center when it comes online. That's good. But I need to get smelting going properly without it constantly blowing up. Maybe even more smelting would be needed because it produces 50 iron per cycle. And if I look outside, my repair is very effective because it's a lot of damage. And it requires 4 per cycle, so my metal production should be high enough. It's just everything's not working properly. Also, I was considering moving some people out from here, but... Oh no, suddenly a whole bunch of people are available. 173 workers, 165. I can send 3 people across. Sector 1, Sector 2. I want to send only workers. Lots of 5. Don't really want to do that. I just want to get out of that dangerous conditions. But it seems like everything is not working properly. My whole condition is going straight down the toilet. Super quick. $64. Shut you off. Okay, so never mind. Having that inactive didn't actually cause problems. It's just the sector is chronically undermanned anyway. Two batteries. At this rate, I'm going to blow up the Tycoon on my first try. In my first stream. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours, and I've almost blown up the Tycoon because of my own mismanagement. A crew member died during the last battle from injuries. Stop blowing up, please. That would be good. Stop blowing up. I'm trying to send you more people. In fact, I think I'm going to have to manually override and just send people. How many do you need, actually? You are 38. You are very unhappy. Not surprising. You need 50 people. You need 50 people to operate everything. Where can I free up people? I want to... Actually, you require 30. Probe I want to keep running, so I've freed up 30 people. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? I don't know. 35, 65, 35. I can send 40 people across right now, actually. So I'll send 40 people across right now. Transfer from Sector 1, Sector 2. I want to send only workers. Send 40 people across. Hopefully that'll be the shot in the arm to really get Sector 2 to stop blowing me up. That would be nice. The question is, how long will it take for
Population transfer complete.
Okay, good. That takes a moment, apparently. Look at all these warnings from Sector 2. Jeez. Okay, Sector 2 is now in much better... Okay, that fixed it. Kinda. Right. Okay. Let's see. Small quantity of resources in the storage area. Final stage action. Pyramid team discovered a wall on the verge of collapse. Once before they gave way and sand flooded the area. No one was seriously injured, so... Got some pods and things. Unfortunately, it seems that it collapsed, so... Right. You go back there. Need to start extracting science from these places. What have you got? You got... What? You got pickup of... I need to send more people out to get more. Actually, no. I still don't have enough storage for the people I've got. At least, though, hull balance is back in the positive. But I need to get that accelerated as well. How am I going to do that? Extra EVA. I think I've got that in the wrong place to do that. Dismantling the building gives me back 40 and a bit. I think it gives back all the materials it took. Good. I wasn't sure for a moment there. But instead I'll install a replacement facility there. That leaves room for some more EVA rooms. So get some more repairs done because we need them.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Dang it! Why did that blow up? Ugh. You're doing so well. Let's send another 5 people across, yes. Workers only from Sector 1, Sector 2, send 5. Yep, little progress bar, so it does take a bit to migrate people, yes. All signs from Mars, yes, good. There's still 2 sites. There's Outer Hope and there's whatever's happening on Venus. But we've almost got the asteroid belt. I'm making a complete hash of this, aren't I? Right.
Population transfer complete.
You're fine where you are. You are going over to Venus. My ships are wandering back and forth trying to find everything. Two crew died in the last cycle from injuries. Stop dying, please. Okay, and you actually go to Outer Hope now. So we're actually going to go to Outer Hope and start trying to do some stuff. You're in extra hours. You're okay. You are... You've actually got enough people. You should stop blowing up now. Please, stop blowing up now. I would really appreciate it if you stopped blowing up now. That would be really good. This is a complete nightmare. What? Why? Dang it. My ship is blowing up very, very reliably. I think it might be because these guys have got extra hours, but that said, turn that off. Right, so any people revived are assigned Sector 1 immediately. You're fine for your workforce, good. You just got a bit of homelessness, which will take care of in a second. I want to get an extra EVA airlock sorted out. Just to get more repair going, because, let's face it, I need it. Especially with all the things blowing up, but I'm wondering how well my food supply is going to hold out, if I'm going to be entirely honest. I'm not dead yet, though. So there is that.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, so what's going on at Venus? Ooh. Industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports of the inspection team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. We've seen those before. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tycoon engineers suggest that with minor repairs it could be restarted. Dismantle it for resources. Sure, let's try restarting it. There we go. Morbihan Station. Let's restart it. Let's send you. Don't know what that'll do, but give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. I do kind of want to bring this thing back online, but I just don't have the people for it. I need 12 people, but I don't quite have enough people here as it is. This sector is actually not blowing up for once. Instead, it started blowing up this sector instead. So, not ideal. But on the bright side, if we can keep all this working, then we'll be good. Alloys, you want to keep 10 in the sector, and then let's tell it to actually sector 1 maintain more. Maintain 50 because you are, admittedly you're the import sector, but you're also the sector with all the EVA airlocks, so that will at least keep things going, sort of. I kind of want to also get more storage for more colonies because we need as many colonies as possible. But there's still that system objective of gather more people, which I think I should probably try and get a move on for that one a bit better. Like you are. Yeah, your minimums on that. Let's put you medium to help with getting pods and people. So when this one's not doing its refined resources runs, then it gets the cryopods, and then it gets the
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
And then it gets raw minerals. Okay, Outer Hope. Let's see what's going on over here. Dulles emerged signals broadcasting from the coordinates. It originates in the research station, Outer Hope. Surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle, oh dear, broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitting from inside. Try to understand it. Let's. Why is there an emergency broadcast? Is it from the automated system? I'm thinking it might be. Also, I need to find a way to get these ships faster if I can as well, but my research systems are offline right now. There's also the fact it still requires that whole second tech thing too. Actually, no. Yeah, no active tech, all research paused. Cargo ships. Requires technology tier 2. I still don't know what that is. At all.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Actually, I can afford to reactivate some stuff. I want to reactivate... maybe get some batteries in here as well, but I think I want to... Let's reactivate the tech lab for the moment. There we go. Tech lab is online. Actually, that kicks us back into extra hours because 30. It's not 30. I was looking at the wrong thing. Actually, I don't need the probe launcher up, do I? Let's turn that off. That frees up 9. I've got 25, so barely... That's almost there. Okay, leave that be. Right.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
As Hope lies in ruin, many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station, typically arranged in a spiral-like pattern. We've seen that several times before. Great care and attention seems to have been paid to the bodies. Noble team traced the emergency broadcast after clearing away several tons of debris, discovered a hidden room buried beneath the detritus. The room was sealed with an automatic lock that requested Tycoon identification codes. Plenty of codes, a brief message flashed on the input screen. Truth is the story that best resists reality. Inside, the team found Opo's black box, a number of resources, and a data log from Rabia Neokant contained the following message. Administrator, you carry with you what the echo of the future allowed us to create. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. Black box data will be analysed upon the Tycoon's tech lab. New tech, Out of Hope Black Box. New event, The Legacy of Dolos. Let's search the battlefields. Resolve, Out of Hope. Analyse the black box. Okay, so we do need that tech lab online, actually. Did just get that. Yeah, okay, that airlock is online to help repair stuff.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Iceberg is something on Venus. Repaired machines belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced than our systems. They're fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, the engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Ulysses. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Thakai, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so that he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Oh, I basically think if I'd hit that a lot sooner, things could have turned out differently, I think. But I didn't. Okay. Well, that said, apparently there's some science around the place I forgot to pick up. There's a bit left at Mercury. Still require 30 more people. Oh well, I'll put together another house for you. No worries. Here you go, peeps. Have another house. And I'll also tell you to stop storing that stuff. I want to start storing more materials around the place. You're empty. Oh, we're actually running out of iron ore. Oh no, we're running out of iron ore. Dang it! I stopped bringing it back as a priority and now that's biting me because I had so much built up because I wasn't refining it and now I am refining it, I don't have enough. Sure, mind that. Let's... There is iron ore waiting to be got. I still need more ships, I think is the net moral of all this. I need more ships. I think I'm ready to reactivate this. So something I need is an extra cargo ship and an extra mining ship. I mean, that's polymers, but only one crew member each. Yeah, so we just don't have the people to boot up the lab and start research production just yet. All signs of Venus. Good. We've almost stripped this place. We've almost got everything. Kind of. There's still a lot left to gather, though. Also got to be aware that food is going to be an issue. Probably fairly soon. Gotta say that this game is definitely drawing me in just as I thought it would, just like Frostpunk did. I knew this was a game I could sit down and zone out to. Off you go. Right. Don't want people, I want... well, that was a new cargo ship going out. The Hermes. Bring back. You're another raw material hauler. Before you help with that. But basically, I just need the ships helping out wherever and whenever they can.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Really? I thought you guys were okay. No, it's just an accident. Why do you have 15 hospitalized crew? What about the? How's this medical station done? You're okay. You've got 4. You're okay. Apparently, there's a water gauge. I've just noticed. Have we been living this whole time without water? Okay. We are on track, though, to get Tycoon back up to the required within the cycle limit, so we're doing good for that. There we go, another mining ship's out there. I'll tell it it's fine to go and mine all the things. With a slight deprioritization on iron, but I'll the other original one. I'll deprioritize everything else. So we have one of them dedicated to getting iron, at the very least. Oh, no wait. The accident was in Sector 2, not Sector 1, where Sector 1 is actually going to having a housing issue. Well, there is space for more housing in there, so that's okay, I guess. That should take care of it. If there's a bunch of people, though, I might shunt some more to Sector 2. No, Sector 1 just still flat out needs more people. Also, I've just noticed, food stockpiles are slowly dwindling.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Battle seems to be made up of multiple engagements. Debris from the conflicts mostly consists of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry Doblos emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. Noble's team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. The last thing to do is dismantle Outer Hope for whatever resources we can get. That's all that's left to do now. Outer Hope, you served us well. Even though you told us to go away when last we spoke. Not enough food in Sector 1. Yeah, we're running out of food. We need more food. How many people do you have available? Some. Okay, right. We might need another sector at this rate, actually. We need some more insect farms to produce more food. I mean, they only take 8 people per. Yeah, we're good. We're good for now. We're good for now. Right. Let's check, actually. The entire station produces half of what it needs. Oh dear. That is actually really bad. Average production only goes. So yeah, looking at this stuff up top here is actually really, really useful. So apparently I need a third one. It's just that I need metal, and actually I don't have metal because I don't have iron ore. Iron ore is starting to come in though, so I just have to stop the hole from going bye-bye. We completed the thing though, we did. We did complete the thing. So we did get Dolos repaired, and then we failed because we ran out of material again.
A science ship team has
We'll turn you off though. That'll free up some personnel. Looks like I need more storage. Actually I'll tell you to store carbon. No, I've told you to store carbon.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Really? The EVA... Someone slipped in the EVA airlock. Right. Really? I keep saying that, really? Fine. Right. Okay. I want to move some stuff around there. Sector 2, I want you to trade in carbon, please. Max yourself out. Actually... Yeah, pull all the carbon in for now. You're fine. You want to maintain some food, some alloy. You want to maintain absolutely zero iron. You want to export all that. You want to also export your carbon. Good. Sector 2. I'll just tell you to export. And you'll pull. So that'll get that stuff out of Sector 2. Actually, no, wait. Sector 2 needs that. Not right now, it doesn't, because the electronics factory itself doesn't actually... Yeah. Never mind, disable. Right, hang on to those there for the moment. Also, turn you on. You require 5 more peeps. I will transfer 5 more peeps. Here, off you go. Bye-bye. Oops. Right. And... the thing. I know I've not really done live streams in quite a while, but this is honestly one of the loneliest I've ever done. I'm just sitting blathering into a piece of electronic gear.
Population transfer complete.
Thank you. More science. Science. 5. Okay. Are you optimal? Mind you, you're waiting on materials to get stuff built, so... But we need to hurry before we start starving. At least we pulled in all the carbon. Good. I think this place is bustling. Kind of. But the food supply is... ticklish, I would say. You saw 2 workers. Did I not transfer 5 workers? I didn't, did I? Fine. Only workers. There you go.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Exactly where I don't want it.
Population
8
transfer
crew members died in the
complete.
last... When those exploded, people died.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Not the power supply again.
Power supply overloaded.
Why? Batteries are in use on that one. Okay, right. Okay, so that blew up. Fine. Power supply shorted out because... Is it because that came online? I think it is.
Power restored.
Still. Minus leave more than 5% sector starving. You just host a whole bunch of workers, which makes you very unsafe. Because of that explosion. And that explosion was caused by a momentary lapse in population levels as well. How many workers does Sector 1 have? Jeez. Okay. I'll send 20 workers across the sector straight away. I didn't realise Sector 1 was overpopulated like that. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. To Sector 2. Send me 20. That'll show up Sector 2. Sector 1 will be working good. That was a massive blast though, that was not fun. And I do need to actually get a bit more solar panels going up. I'll just do that one. Next set. Good. But actually with the number of people, once I get the power sorted out, I can restart research. That's good. That's exactly what I want. So I want to research you, followed by you. Suddenly we're making progress. Feels weird.
Population transfer complete.
Good. Right. You guys are suffering because low food.
Hull integrity below 50%.
We're fine. We're fine. Optimism for the win, we're fine. Let's get some local food sorted out as well, because I don't like... well, actually, to be fair, I've entirely run out of food, so getting some local food production is just sensible at this point. Put that down there. You've got food to spare. Good. Sector 1 has got 40 people homeless in it. Might want to actually pause these guys from reviving more people. Actually, that's probably the most sensible thing I've said in a while. Shut you. Actually, how are we doing for people? 131 required. 190. Yeah, we have enough to run up another factory in Sector 2. It's like my brain has been on sleep mode and it's sort of like, hang on a sec, we're suddenly getting all this stuff, we can do all these things. And it's like, you're an idiot. You're working okay. Got carbon coming in. Opens dismantled. Resource ready. Some metal, some... Okay. Thank you, Outer Hope, for your service, but that is all. Actually, I don't need you. This place can feed up to 200... No, wait, no, you're an insect farm, not a... I think it's I'm tired, I'm starting to flake a bit. Right. Let's get one of those up as well. You are massively underdone. But there is actually room here for a bank of housing. There's not much room for stuff in here. Moving the medical center there would be a very good idea. That requires 40 metal, though, which you don't have enough metal because you're not repairing the darn station. Actually, you are over capacity for this place. This place can only store up to 20. 30 is required, so I need another feeding hall for you guys. Mess hall loaders. Which takes up valuable housing space. I'll attach it if possible. Yeah, they're just mostly unhappy because they're starving right now. And also homeless. Starving and homeless. But I'm not... I just don't have the resources and alloys to sort this out. Not immediately.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Please stop doing that. Right, you are producing some food. Good. We're currently supplying 62%. How many people do we have here? We have another... We have one more person available. We need 8. Let's shunt another 20 across. Again, just keep on doing this because we want... I'm going to put another 2 insect farms in here. Just to help. Now, of course, the problem with that is that it consumes my output from my smelter, and without the smelter, it...
Population transfer complete.
things go sideways for the whole station a bit. Also, not medical bay is overwhelmed. This is not going very well, is it? There you go. I will do the things. Also, that should be enough for more housing. Keep producing more and more stuff, please. People are dying. That's going okay.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention. A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Yes, please. So, because of that,
An accident has occurred
some people
in
are
the
striking,
Tycoon.
but I've pledged to get food into this sector. And these guys are producing some food as well. Produces 1 food. Do you really only produce 1 food every cycle? I thought you did more than that. That is not good. But I did pledge to get more food. Everything's breaking. Ah!
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Oh, now you're being overworked. Oh, because 27 on Come on, guys. Stop doing this to me, please. You guys are going out of control, man. My station is coming a part of the scenes because of all this. But at least people are starting to get fed. And alloys are being made. They're not being consumed locally, so they're being exported to the next sector, which is where they are needed to start providing food and stuff. The Tycoon is getting kind of critical, but it's getting some stuff going. Below 25%. What we'll be able to achieve, I will restore it. Our collective skin, we will fix the Tycoon because it's kind of important. What are you complaining about? Lots of chronic points in storage. Living knowledge that loved ones could potentially be alive and chronic not having a positive effect on the crew. Tycoon needs as many crew as possible. Address the build of chronic points in station stockpiles is recommended. Oh, fine. I will reactivate that then. I shut it off because we were having problems with number of crew. Look at this. 3 red events going on now. And I still don't know how to fix my Vol engine either. I need to figure that out. Come on. Good, you've got enough workers. Good. Good. Sector 2 is... 16 crew members died during the last cycle. Ow! Stop dying, please. I do not want to have more people dying, please.
A new request awaits your attention.
Actually, begging doesn't help it either. Three per cycle. I'm going to beat that cryonics thing anyway. Trust below. Objectives are therefore the extension of those minority. Continues to 4. Pledge to with trust. Yes. Well, I've got a whole bunch of things coming which I will fix up. But yeah, trust. They are not very happy with me at all. Not at all. Not at all. Please say you've got workers available. Not enough to do what I want to do. Right. Well, this all went pear-shaped rather quick, didn't it? I think I'll also chance a probe on just some more resources. Can we find a decent source of... Ooh, very decent source of iron and silicon over there? Sure, I'll pick those up. Oh, I need the probe launcher to be active. Okay. 9 people, can I afford that? I can. Bring you back online. Just go and do the thing. Ah. There it is. But yeah, all that's left really is to try and get my research rolling. But I'm in limbo right now, just harvesting and trying to do the stuff. There's still the fact you guys have got massive hole issues. You do have a bunch of iron in store. Okay, right. Housing, 30. That should help with that. Those stability techs that I didn't go for, I think I really do kind of need because it's like... Tycoon is not very happy with me.
A probe has completed its scan.
Thank you. Go out and get some more stuff.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Oh, stop it, please. Mind you, it's still falling because I'm angry. I need to... 22 food stored. That does include what's in there. I think I'm going to fail that one, actually. I've only got 3 cycles left to do it. Yeah, I'm going to fail that one. That sucks. And it might also mean the end of the game. I don't know, because if trust hits 0, I'm guessing it might mean the end of the game, but I've not really bounced it too well, have I? Stability is low, strikes will occur in 2.9 cycles, stability is low, strikes will occur... Strikes, yeah, I think I'm going to collapse internally.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Dang it. And that's just one of the food sources, which I need to get the food events. It's also going to affect the... no, that was an accident. No, that won't affect that. Let's just reactivate you. Because if I can't get some trust back, I am going to be in serious trouble. I need to find... I need to get... You're deactivated.
Strike has started on board the Tycoon.
You're overworked a bit. Okay, a lot.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Well, that's because the strike came in. And it shuts down for waste. I see. Just a little bit more food, come on. You're at 16 out of 22. I don't think I'm quite going to get that food one.
A violent strike has started on board
Strike,
the
strike.
Tycoon.
Yep, no way I'm getting that. It's your own fault, guys. You're sabotaging us real hard. Real hard. This is all your fault.
A new request awaits your attention.
Cruise trust has plummeted. Fortunately, protocols provide an emergency provision. In the station, there is a Dell security agent who has been offered better food portions and work hours. They have all responsibility to incriminate themselves should there ever be the need to ameliorate your mistakes. Ah. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So there's someone who was given extra considerations, but basically he's a Judas goat. So if it comes down to it and the situation is dire, they sacrifice themselves to keep me in power. Sucks for them. But yeah, minus 15 trust because life and death failed, and that failed because of all the crew strikes going on. So I need to get that stuff fixed ASAP, really. And I can't do that while you guys are all striking and complaining either, so stop it. These guys really are sabotaging themselves. And I got an achievement, please make it stop. So even the game itself is saying, hey, this is not good. Got some trust back, but because... Oh no, Sector 2's happy for some reason. Why are you happy? -1 from Earth and Death, +1, +1. You're okay. Okay, so why are you unhappy? You are unhappy because of Yeah, well, yeah, everyone's starving, so yeah. Still in trouble, but you guys have actually stabilized. Thank God for that. Crew conditions are actually good. Okay, right, I'll re-engage you. Nothing's blown up recently. So hopefully I can get some more stuff sorted out. But then again, saying things are actually going well is the time when things start going bye-bye. Someone died last cycle. Let's take the advantage now while I've got the materials here to relocate this infirmary. Because I was planning to do that. That infirmary is actually really, really full. But what I need to do is get these guys out of being angry, and to get them out of angry I need them to be fed. And food, I'm still only doing 81%. Will you please finish taking out the trash? Need to actually get this stuff done, please, people. Oh, because it keeps dropping down to slow speed, right. For Pete's sake. The last thing we need is insects farms going down. Thank you for that. Oh, overwork. Let's get things fixed. How overworked are you? By like 20 odd people. But that's because so many people are actually injured right now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right. What can I shut off? And keep that running. This station is having massive issues with its stockpiles, actually. Let's unassign this. Oh, it's already docked. It's currently docking. Right. Okay. Ten crew members died during the last cycle. I think that's the one that's unassigned. Yep, that was the one that's unassigned. Okay, so the ore ship has been transferred across to this station segment here. This one's running around okay. This place is absolutely chock-a-block full of stuff. Don't tell me 10 people died because I need loss of population loss to growth ratio. You need 10 more people. You're overworked. I need alloys to sort all this. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. This is going to be risky. I'm going to turn you off. What do you need to get out of extra hours? 25 people. Sector 2 to Sector 1. Workers. Right. Stop blowing up at the very least. At least until people can get back out of being in the med base. Because it sucks that all my med bases are in use. Oh, jeez.
Population transfer complete.
Are you good now? You're good. You are...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh no, not another one. First, use of information. Dulce City has been located hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter. Oh, officially designated to Hephaestus. Site was used to develop a new type of Vol engine. Also, its construction of a Taurus-class superstructure, known as Dulce as the Protagoras. This iteration of the Tygun was sent on a mission to seek out habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, The station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with vol jump coordinates and... Of course there was a problem. Well, mind you, we had problems as well. 50 people are out of... 50 people. 50 people currently without housing. I am not enjoying this situation at all. We're still alive. That's the only thing I can say for us, though. And you're full of people in sickbay as well. Right. Okay, right. He's given us a new objective. Jupiter. Right. Who's nearest? That is, I think, Iceberg, actually. I'll move you back to Earth. So we'll get that checked on. While we also do some more research, and then we're going to be shutting off the research facility again after we get these two techs, which might help us stabilize. But this panic situation is just like, yeah. Come on, you ships, go out there and do your things. I need to get this fixed to get true trust up. And the big problem is actually still lack of food. But lack of food, I need workers. I don't have workers. But yeah, shutting off my tech lab again would be a big help.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Black box now successfully arrive at Hephaestus. Using the encrypted channels and those communication protocols, access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the resident PA diagnostics. Resident PA, right? Diagnostics reveal that prior to the failure of the site's data archiving systems, the facility had been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. Hopefully they have a spare Vol engine lying around. Or maybe they're reacting to the fact that we've returned. Possibly.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
3 kills. Ah. Are you guys even defrosting people? You are defrosting people. But I'm struggling to get my trust back up. Also, that tipped you guys into extra hours. You guys are starting to get some more people. 5, 10. Let's transfer 10 people back across to Sector 2. Workers only. So we can at least try and do that. I don't have anywhere to store silicon. Really, I want to try and get some silicon shifted, if I can. But I just don't have anywhere to put it. So, Light Center has been unlocked. Okay, cool. What do you need? +1 stability, 70 metal, 1 electronics, 6 power, 10 people. Not a massive ask for that. Apart from the fact Sector 1 is a crowded slum, which can't really handle too much. The thing is, I know this is an aspect I've not got yet, which is like something about sector specialization, which means I don't know what's going on, but you don't have 10 extra people though to do. Do you have 10 extra people I can send? Yes, I can send 10 more people across again. Only workers. Send another 10 across, and I will also go ahead and build one of these here. Actually, no, I don't have the metal. I can't build it because I stopped refining iron. I can't build it. Oh, and suddenly you're in extra hours mode again. Why?
Population transfer complete.
You're good. You're good. Cancel that migration. Oh wait, no. I'm hoping... I'm banking on this because I want to jump just to see what happens.
A science ship team has completed a task.
A mining ship crew has got better. They now...
A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Ah, dang it. We have reached the automated construction site, which, despite its age, is still in good working condition, although Dolus technology here is recognizable, much more advanced than what we have on board the Tycoon. It's in the control room for the site. We came across a mausoleum dedicated to Lyra Fracas. Resident P identified us as Dolus personnel, grants access to data records, confirmed that the Hephaestus site was used to construct and house an advanced prototype of the Vol engine codenamed IXION. An engine of this type is currently moored to an EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the IXION to the Tycoon will restore our Vol jump capabilities. Very well, extract IXION from the atmosphere of Jupiter. And our mining ships are currently standing by, so I'll just send the nearest one over. And that should do. That should do it. We've got most of the resources that were floating around and we've checked out. There's 200 crew, which we have just found over here at Jupiter, I think it is. There's a whole bunch of iron ore as well. Just in stashes around the place. But that's because my cargo ships and things are stuck. Why are you on strike now? To mitigate this, I'll shut down the tech lab a bit. I don't want to do that, but I've got to. I need to balance. I feel like this game is kind of running away from me a bit. Just stop being angry from being starving. Please. Maybe a dedicated farming sector would be a really good idea. I've only got 9 cycles to get my trust up to 50%. If they would stop being so angry with me, it would be a lot easier. I need to get metal production back on, but I can't. These guys they're starving, they're very unhappy. I only make 72% of the people's needs. I just don't have the people to keep operating everything, and I think that's probably because so many people have died to all the strikes and explosions and things. I freely admit I'm kind of panicking a bit, and it's just like, no. And I'm not sure what to do to get past all this. I think I'll dismantle you. I can rebuild you later. Well, that'll give me 100 metal and some space. You're off. Actually, let's re-enable you. For once, I've actually got excess workers now.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Extraction was successful. Hephaestus PA helps us a lot during the operation. She may try to contact the Tycoon directly. May we follow the self-same pattern. The Tycoon needs to be in orbit of Jupiter. Okay, so we need to move the Tycoon, which means we need to shut down everything that's not got battery backup, which is Sector 1, our angry sector. Lovely. That is not good at all. Not good at all. Also, so many people are not workers, but yeah. And they know we're losing people too. I think if I will play this game again, but I think these events are going to kill me. Actually, trust is going up a little bit. Trust is at 10%. Food production. These guys are actually holding up okay-ish for food. Like, that's okay. These guys really are struggling for food. 22. Needs 41 food to sustain everyone, so yeah. But suddenly we have more people. And scrapping that gave us a bunch of resources, so didn't mean to click that. Maybe getting some more insect farms will fix it. I doubt it, but we can try. Yes, cancel that, please. Thank you. Whoops. There we go. We just need the food. And power should be good. Crew should be good. While it's all building, I might as well bite the bullet and tell Tycoon to move to Jupiter. That'll take 2.3 cycles. But the problem is I don't have the power. This one can maintain for 1.6. This one has no power storage at all. And nowhere to put them. I don't need you. Go away. Yes.
No more resources available to mine. The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
I am aware, thank you. Oh, that's why I didn't build it, because it's like 80 metal. Yeah, I overcrowded this way too much. A third sector would have been a really good idea. I don't think I'm going to make it. 50% in 2 cycles? No way in hell. So, Tycoon, move. Yes. And this is probably going to be it. One stream and we've done the entire game, basically, at this point. The chips are all alternating things, but yeah, Sector 1 is completely depowered. Everyone's unhappy. Battery backups would have been great, but I made such a big mess of this. Second science ship was useful. So was second mining ship. Though, that said, I was having trouble with cargo. Are we not there? There we go. Okay, right. So. Do that. It'll take off the older faulty drive and replace it with the newer one, and we'll have to see what happens, because keep trust equal to 10% for 10 cycles. I've only got 6.2 cycles left. I don't think that will pause, and I don't think I'll get it. So Yeah, I'll jump and then lose some trust, I think.
Strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Of course the insect farm's strike. Of course.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Everything's... Yeah. I've not kept good control of my people. At all.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Connect it via the construction panel. Good. Okay. Next step. Connect it. Where? End the laser listing protocol. Might as well dismantle the Hephaestus site while I'm at it. I've got slightly over 3 sites to do that. There we go. Vol class engine. Ooh, that is kind of bigger and beefier, isn't it? At least we'll see where our next jump will take us before we fail. I think that's basically what's going to happen.
Administrator, we have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA, Olympia.
Okay.
Tycoon, IXION is now in orbit and ready for installation. You are not designed to calculate your own Vol coordinates. IXION will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the Vol signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space. To make your existence worthwhile, you will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protagoras is looking for, Remus. Vanya was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it, release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me.
Oh. So she kept her pledge, made her peace, and she goes into offline once more. Okay. 452 people. That's 100. I've got nearly 200 odd non-workers. Curse you, cryonic centers, producing non-workers. There's got to be something I can do with non-workers at some point, but I think that's part of what scuppered me. 13 people died. Yeah. That's about to time out. But we've gathered 2 cycles, but yeah, it didn't like
The
it.
science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're not going to see another system, I don't think. At least I've learned some things not to do with this game. I'll give you that. Oh, it's because I'm low on... Of course it is. Okay, right, so you're on. You're off. Power is about to overload again. There's some battery backup though. Actually, no, you're not. You're barely charged. I guess I'll turn you off. But I need more solar. Okay, you're going up. Right. But failing that trust thing was not a game over. Right, I guess it will be if I fail, if I lose all my trust again, then that's the game over. I've just not done a good job with my pledges, have I? No connecting pop has enough pop. Oh. Staff checks passed. IXION engine fully integrated. Ungenerated with computational machinery using forest tachyons. A particle found in self-similar space. Calculations are one of the most valuable and best kept secrets of Dolos. Administrator, we have the jump coordinates to reach the last known location of the other ship. Right. But you're online. Working extra hours. You are massively overstocked on workers once more. We need to get a polymer refinery firing. That's going to take some doing. That is going to take some doing. I'm just surprised that I'm not dead yet, if I can't be entirely honest. Okay, right, you're going to need 15 people. And I'm going to tell you to actually start selling those instead. So we need 15 people plus 77, 87, 15. So I need 30 people from over here. Do you have 30 people? You have way more than 30 people. Send only the workers. Send 30. So that should help this place get sorted out. A lot of homeless people. Can't do much about it. But at least we seem to have stabilised it again, somehow. Don't know how. Don't ask me how. I have no idea how.
Population transfer complete.
Thank you. Okay, this is working optimally. You are kind of negative, but you're okay. You're neutral. Why are you negative? Please don't say it's food. Homelessness, excessive. Okay. Well, that I can do something about once I get some more material flowing. That's the thing though, isn't it? Getting the material flowing so that things actually start going properly. Why are you angry now? Homelessness, population growth, death. No, oh, I lost the bonus from hull integrity. Right. Well, that's not gonna. That's about to improve. If I survive. It's losing 1% every cycle right now, so that's not good. Sector 2 will not try and keep a minimum of alloys now. It'll ship everything it can out to the other sector.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, you know it's bad when your response to a new request is... Oh, dang it. Rights are broken out. Acknowledged.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I want to get Tycoon's hull patched up, thank you. It's only going from plus 17. It's going as fast as it can, darn it. As long as trust doesn't bottom out, I'll survive.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
Hull integrity below 10. Stop falling, dang it.
Warning.
What's going to kill me?
Below 10%.
Is it going to be the trust hitting zero, or is it going to be the hull blowing up? Oh no, the hull's going back up again. Right. Trust is going down. 5.3 per cycle. That is not recoverable. Right. And stuff is getting damaged, which is affecting the crew and the hull as well.
In accordance with Dallas AEC terms of employment, Dallas cannot be held responsible for any physical or psychological damage to an administrator's person resulting from crew revolt under said administrator's supervision.
Dang it. Thank you. The trust of the administrator has collapsed. The crew tore you from your command sarcophagus. Oh, I'm in a sarcophagus. Without respect for the complex disconnection procedure, your frozen and mutilated body now drifts in space. So that's how I was surviving. That was interesting. Also, very informative. Also, I mismanaged that so badly. Oh well, okay, right. So, my first game of IXION. Oh wow, almost bang on 4 hours. Kind of surprised. Well, it says a few people turned up to watch, so yeah, anyone who's watching, hello, hello. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. But it certainly taught me a lot more on how to operate the game out of the initial stage. So I have more to learn about this darn thing. But still, thank you for joining me on my first stream for a while. Quite a while, I think. This has been IMARK3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel, gives me those virtual head pats I oh so crave. And we'll see you all later, where I'll probably mismanage something else into the ground. I do that sometimes. Sometimes things are going really well and then they just go splat. It lasted a lot longer than I thought I would though in this one. But yeah, see you all later.